You're listening to Umcat FM, one radio, one world. Journalism is the key. Journalism is the key.
Umcat stands for United Media Consultants and Trainers. It is a company that was started in 1996, to be precise, October. And it was started with a two-pronged objective. One was to provide training through establishment of media training institutions, of which Umcat School of Journalism and Mass Communication is. Then the other was to provide consulting services, which of course is not as active as the training department.
Well, I chose Umcat because I heard it's the best institute in Uganda, which is doing journalism and mass communication.
And it will help me realize my dreams. That is becoming a very good journalist.
Right from the beginning, the radio studio has been the core of Umcat, and for many students, it has been the leading factor for joining the institution. The students are not only trained the technical basics, but also radio presentation. Next to the radio studio is the dark room, where Mr. Tuke trains the students the basics of analog photography, how to develop films and print pictures.
You now bring it to a machine called a enlarger. This machine transfers what is in a negative to a bromide paper.
One other fundamental subject is news writing and reporting.
Today I want us to continue with news writing and reporting, and following the discussions we had the last time, I realized we had issues with language. You need to have or to understand the skills of good writing. Take it as a note. Good and effective writing does not just depend on the fluent use of language. Let's look at the common failings in writing. First, you need to understand that writing is a form of communication.
Since August 2008, the film and TV department is being improved upon. The new head of department, Andreas Folvin, is not only giving practical lectures, but also raising donations. Since the school owns little equipment, the students are allowed to use his camera to make films like this one.
The cameras in the TV studio, there aren't enough. It is only one camera.
And it's, as you see, it's not really in the best condition it should be. But we have no option, we have to use it.
Whereby we are many in number.
We don't have enough computers. There is disorganizations when it comes to practicals.
Sometimes I feel like reading and there is no library. I leave home, I come to school expecting to do some bit of reading, but there is no library. That's what I miss in the school.
Challenges are there. One, we don't balance the budget. What we want to spend, we can't do it because there's no money. Two, the laboratories that we use for training students, like the computer lab, is ill-equipped. Out of 50 computers we need, we have about 5 that are working. We have this photogen studio. However, one machine is there. It cannot serve 100 students and above. You see it yourselves, the studio for radio can only take 5 students at a time. So all those are challenges. Okay. We have not been able to pay lecturers in time because of such. Okay. And have a group of students who are coming from a poor financial backgrounds. Okay. They cannot pay the tuition fee.
I might experience financial problems somewhere, and at times it's a long journey to come here to study each and every day.
You can't be working somewhere and you have to study, so that combination is a bit intricate, so you cannot combine working and studying. I had my job, I had to lose it because I had to study.
Another thing that some of us are not very cooperative. That is another challenge that I faced in Umcat.
You know, like here we do NEP exams, so as in pursuing this career, I have to do those exams, and I think everyone is scared of them. I think that's one of the challenges I've faced trying to prepare for them.
Apart from individual problems, there's still a problem of space. Some of the students have to study under this tent. At lunch break, students go to Mama Emily's canteen to get food and drinks. After the break, some of the students converge for academic group discussions to help and support each other.
Having my friends around in discussions like this is something good. I find it interesting, we learn a lot from each other, and not because we all know the same things. So what I don't know, the other person can know about it, and we all get to learn.
And what motivates us is the search for knowledge, where we come and sit and we discuss issues that pertaining our profession as journalism, and basically we get to enhance our brains with a lot of noise through discussions. That's it.
After 2 years, the students will obtain a diploma certified by UNEP before they go to the field.
I want to be a broadcaster. On top of that, I want to be a PRO somewhere else if I finish my course.
I want to become a news anchor somewhere and a writer.
I want to be a typesetter if I finish my course here.
I want to concentrate on radio and TV so that I become a presenter.
My aims are to become a professional cameraman.
People carrying cameras are supposed to be men only, but in this current Uganda, women have also come up to become camera women.
Of course, I want to do presentation that's on TV or radio.
3 years from here, I see myself as a presenter, and I think with God's grace and the power, my dream will be fulfilled.
Our ultimate is to be the leading media training institution in not only Uganda, but in this region.
One of the big problems the country has, we have journalists who have not gone to school. These are quack people who are there by hobby, not by profession. So our task is to make a revolution in the country to ensure that we have enlightened journalists.
So there are several other things we have on the plate. Go beyond Kampala to cover the whole country and even across the borders.